quick C-bond. I'll be right back. Hello, darling. I got a toasted green tea because I haven't given up. Hi, Sunny. So I found this is both a bane and a boon. I happen to really want some sort of a nice tea today, so I was like, okay, let's check it out. I grabbed a 10-pound bag of soil from Lowe's, and then went, where's it near me? Showed up. It took me to a Mitsuwa. It took me to a Mitsuwa, which is a Japanese market that also has a Kinokonyu bookstore and is replete with a food court and a specialty little like dessert and candy place. It's one of those posh kind of high-end ones. And yeah, I'm lucky I made it out the way I did. So I went to get soil today for gardening, and I was also really needing tea because I'm just like, damn, tea sounds really good. It's a nice kind of cloudy day. Everything's kind of lovely and wonderful. And I went, fuck it, let's get some tea. So, put it into my little sat nav. And it took me to a Mitsuwa, which is a Japanese market. There's also a Siwa near me, which is another Japanese market. I didn't realize that I was surrounded by Japanese markets. And I'm like, and in the Mitsuwa, there was a bakery, there was a full food court with all different kinds of stuff. We're talking Chinese, Japanese, Korean, the whole nine. And the little place that I went to had tea, and I was thinking, oh, it's just boba. Oh no, it was specifically a green tea shop, and I'm like, my bane, I'm already here, because I don't have a love affair with matcha. But I'm like, you know what? Let me try the toasted. So I got some toasted matcha tea latte. And then there was also a bookstore, Kinokonyu, which is one of my favorite Japanese bookstores to go to. They are fantastic, and I did not know that there was one so close to me, because usually I have to go all the way out to Little Tokyo. So we shall try this. It's toasted, basically a toasted green tea latte. We shall see. Now, they did warn me ahead of time that there was no sweetener in it, and they asked me if I wanted sweetener on the side, and I got sweetener on the side, so. Okay, that's like a simple syrup. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like agave or honey. Like, I need a little bit of sweetness. Little bit of sweetness. How's everybody doing? Oh, that's miles better. Oh, that is miles better. I like the toasted flavor. The toasted flavor is really nice. And it's not nearly as bitter as like matcha tends to be. So no, this is like a toasted matcha latte. Why? Because I always have to have something with milk in it. By the way, the fit for the day. Cute little dress, I should say. So I can adjust the length of the dress if I want. I wore flats because I was carrying soil today. We're gonna repot a couple of plants. None of them that I can show you because reasons. Aww. Trying to buy a Valentine's for the baby's daycare party. Oh, that's sweet. Well, thank you, darling. Speaking of snacks. Hi, darling. Oh, they're still... Oh, wow. Those are still super firm. I got a couple of mochi ice cream from the little specialty Japanese sweet shop. So this one is Sakura, and this one is Caramel Macchiato. So we're going to have to let those... they're really frozen solid, so you're going to give them at least 10 minutes. I'm like, that is hard as a rock. I'll be giving them another 20. At least. I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. Didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to, but apparently I desperately needed sleep after having such bad insomnia last week. So this weekend, I got nothing done that I said I was going to get done. So I got to work really hard on getting it done this week, including getting stuff up and listed on Mayhem Market, getting everything put together. I need to join a couple more sites and places and whatnot. And of course, you know, I got to work on putting together everything so that I can get these filled. I want to do a really nice red by Wednesday. Maybe do some jewel work on it and like do a whole little photo shoot or something. Just something lovely and wonderful. It really is. It really is. So I finally got this squared away. Witchy kind of items are roughly here. I've got my tarot card decks. I've got instant coffee as well as snacks. I always keep a little bit of fruit around. And then just extra odds and ends. Of course, all the good stuff for my witchery and whatnot. I got my library more or less in order. There's my props, amongst other things. Here, let me flip it around instead of... There we go. Yeah. So yeah, I put in like little... There you can see them. So I put in like little command hooks up against the metal, and those hold really, really, really well. So I'm happy about that. I'm kind of making it into a space that actually does something rather than just being there. A lot of my crafting stuff, a lot of my fabrics and whatnot, I finally have more space on the table. That needs to be exchanged. It burnt out on me. But yeah, and then in the chest is more sewing stuff as well as my corsets, my socks, my nylons, you know, all the fun underpinnings and whatnot. So yeah, it's really coming together really nicely. I appreciate it. Sorry, I know that I saw a couple of questions that I did not get a chance to answer. Honestly, I just plan on being live for V-Day. I don't have any particular plans because I don't have a significant other at this point, or significant others. But I plan on being on here, and if anybody wishes to join, by all means. What do I do for hobbies? Well, I have a lot of crafts. I have a lot of arts and whatnot that I do. I adore going to like bookstores, like on truly decompression days, grabbing a little something either from a bakery or a tea shop, hitting up a bookstore, maybe grabbing a little something fun to look at and whatnot. I love Japanese bookstores. Can't read Japanese to save my life, but I adore like the sewing books and whatnot. I learn a lot from visual representation. So you give me a book with good visual cues, I'll be in there like Flynn. Right. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, thank you, darling. I I have been feeling so much better lately in a lot of regards. I still need to find I still need to find a job. Like a job that brings in the that, or if other things would take off a little bit faster, that'd be nice. But yeah, like all things considered, I am feeling so much better. I am feeling so much more in my space. It's weird that I had literally an entire big apartment to myself, and just it didn't feel like home at all, and I didn't really feel like I could be myself there for whatever reason. But here in this tiny room, I'm doing so much better, and I know that once I get into a place that is like my own, yeah. I so much more prefer an artistic career style. I have tried so hard to meld myself to a conventional style. Oh. So yeah, I've tried so hard to like mold myself to a conventional style, and I am not good at it. I am really not good at it because I know labor laws and because I understand my rights as a worker, and I tend to ask a lot of questions that make bosses very nervous. I think I would be much better suited for like a dispensary, an adult store, um, being an SW, which I'm still trying to figure out and navigate that. But like those are all things that I am so much better at, and they fit me a lot more. And even within SW, I want to do things that are about power dynamics. Um, I love full service workers. I think they are doing a fantastic job. I wish they had a lot more rights. I wish I had a lot more rights when it comes to that. But yeah, like I want to be the professional because that's what suits me well, because it's about power dynamics, which is something that I understand well and that I can navigate well. So it speaks to my heart. What can I say? Mm-hmm. Every time I take a career assessment, they're like, we don't know where to put you. Somewhere between truck driver, forester, and possibly a police officer? I'm like, okay, you really need to rethink that last one. Hi, how you doing, Anubis? I'm doing well, and I will be on tonight. I will be on tonight. I got my little Jenga set. Wildest fantasy. Right, right. It'll fall into place. It'll fall into place. I'm thinking about what you just said. I'm trying to come up with a PG-13 version of that. Mm. Yes, yes, I would. I would make certain concessions. I've made certain concessions over time. I would make certain concessions for a comfortable job, as long as it still allows me enough time to actually decompress and have a healthy balance and whatnot. But yeah, I would definitely take something that is outside of the three that I just named. Right, that's the other thing. Is sometimes my brain goes, fuck it, let's just serve something. Let's just like serve ice cream, or I don't know, something like that. I hear you on that. Yeah, I think I just do better in non-traditional jobs because the ADHD and just how I am. Mm. Wildest fantasy PG-13 version. Oh God, never Hobby Lobby. Never Hobby Lobby. Um, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is how do I put this? Christian corporate hell. They try to dictate what kind of healthcare um, their employees can have. Um, like they are all up in their employees' healthcare business, and it's not good. They also buy and sell privately amongst themselves, stolen artifacts from other countries, especially like Iran, Iraq, Middle East and African countries, Chinese as well. Like, no, they're shady as shit, and I cannot get behind them. Joann's is going out of business, and I did work for them for a short time. They were not great with scheduling. They did not listen when, because I worked for them when I was still in school getting my first degree for psych. They did not listen to what my school schedule was. So they kept scheduling me during times that I would literally be in class or an hour away at school, and it would take me an hour to get to them. And they're like, but. And I'm like, I told you what my schedule was, and I told you how far away the school was so that you would know when to schedule me. And I was only taking something like 3 classes or something like that. I wouldn't mind working at a fabric store. There's a couple of places around here. I am putting in more and more applications for small local places. A lot of them are also online. I'm smart enough now to actually have my resume on my phone. So if they go, it's online, perfect. I'm gonna do this from my phone. Although if I could get just one of these with a stiletto tip so that I can actually work my phone with just my fingernail, that'd be nice. That would be so nice. But yeah. Okay, so I need clarification from the person who asked for my wildest fantasy. Are we talking my wildest life fantasy, career fantasy, or just in general? Because most of them end with me being financially solvent to about $20 million in a savings account with 3 hot, well-built, in my opinion, 3 hot, well-built partners who all like each other and who are all like giant guard dogs around me. And that's about all I can say, because it turns very not PG-13 after that. Like, my dream career would be professional DOMME. With a client base of maybe, only maybe a couple hundred people, but like dedicated. And when I say dedicated, I don't mean, oh, they're seeing me every week. No. Somebody who sees me like once every quarter, once a year, keeps in good contact, and, stays on for 2, 3, 4, 10 years-ish. I would love to do that for about the next 20 years. Retired about 65 off of the money that I've saved. Do speaking tours and education especially. And actually get people to understand, that SW is not shameful, and it is not the cause for a lot of the problems of the world. Teach them that by strengthening protections, policies that actually give workers rights, that you're making a safer environment that not only makes it easier for people to avoid going into the industry, but also makes it easier for people who want to detransition from the industry. And also teaches people like better kink, better schmecks kind of stuff. Because I think a lot of people are not well educated, and I think they just need somebody to give them options. To give them options in a gentle form that they can digest. So, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's hard because we are handed a vanilla lifestyle, and it's very much pushed. It's repeated around us constantly. So we aren't taught to have imagination, and if you do have imagination, you're taught that that's not what a polite person does. That's scandalous. It's scintillating. Oh my goodness. Oh no. And it's like, no, that's just good imagination. Like we're still having pretty in-depth conversations around consent, so that should tell you a little bit about where we are as a society. That so many people do not understand, like, consent on some really, really basic levels, which means navigating not only dating but personal interactions can be more difficult because people don't understand what a boundary is, what consent is, what a limit or an ultimatum is, that kind of stuff. And like it really does need to be taught, but it's something that is not being taught at like grade school levels or age appropriate levels for younger people, let alone to adults. Right? So today, in this cute little number, I went out to Lowe's. Thank you. It is such a comfortable dress. It really, really is. So I went out to Lowe's in this and grabbed myself a 50-pound bag of soil because I've got some gardening to do. And there was a couple of people about, but they were busy, and I was like, fuck it. So I just grab it, I huck it up on my shoulder, and I just walk it in. And I'm like, hey, where can I set this down? And the worker looks up, the fuck? They're like, I'm like, don't worry, I'll put it on the ground. I just need to know which register it needs to be by. Oh, okay. Set it down, pay for it, and then, since it's on, grab it, get it up to chest level, and then just huck up onto the shoulder. And as I'm walking up, the guy is like, do you need help? Like, nope. They're like, fuck. Because nobody expects to see, 5'4", fluffy as all get out, wearing this, hucking 50-pound bags of soil onto their shoulder. I'm just like, it's not that they weren't doing their job. They were just doing their job with other people, and I had it under control. Now, had I had more than one bag, yes, I absolutely would have asked for help. But it's only one. But the look on their faces is always so priceless. Always so priceless. Because it's just did she just huck a 50? The fuck? And it's one of the big reasons I didn't do my hair beforehand. Is because I was like, I am not getting manure-laced dirt in my hair once it is done. No thank you. Yeah. Hi, how you doing, Playful? Don't mind me as I clean up my brows just a touch. What is it with these squirrely-ass eyebrows? Some of them are just comedic. But yes, got myself some tea, got myself some mochi, grabbed some dirt for gardening. Ooh, pardon. And hopefully I will have what I need. I'm still looking for it. I cannot find my bias tape. But I will get something, even if I have to make it, to close this off. I will work on that. So yeah. How's everybody doing? By the way, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. With the sweetener, way better. It tastes toasty. I like the milk. The milk definitely helps. Not nearly as bitter with a little bit of sweetener in it. Well, because it's a lot of very, very soft tissue right there. So, not only in an area that has a lot of nerve endings, but also with soft tissue, it has a way of being far larger than you actually know. So all you're seeing is this little thing, but like all that area around it is just, yeah. Yeah, it's been a lovely day. Honestly, it's been a lovely day. I know that I have tomorrow off from streaming here, but I'm probably going to do some live streaming for the loyal fans. And Possibly a few other places. I'll think it out. I'll try and let people know where I'm going to be, but yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get into one of these bad boys. Ah, okay. We can do that. We've got a 3-card pull, and this can wait for just a moment. Do you want Lover's Path, Klimt, Steampunk, Mucha, or Shadowscape? I'm just saying it is Valentine's week. Ah, got it. We're not just gonna... I'm not just gonna laugh hysterically at how I caught that with my top side of my foot. Mm. 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 Oh my god, that is so perfect. Light, floral, like hints of spices. Oh my god. Mm. I fucking love mochi. I like mochi. Like, this is a mochi ice cream, but I love, like, mochi. Oh god. Gyohi. Orange gyohi. Oh. Or samua. There's a little place in Little Tokyo that's been around for over 100 years, like 4 generations of family, and they make the best mochi treats that I've ever freaking had. I love them. Mm-hmm. I love the chewy, the stretch. The cream in there is so delightful. Mm. 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 I love Japanese specialty treat shops. They make me so happy. It is. It is so good. Mm. Mm. It's lightly sweet, floral, creamy. Got that beautiful mochi chew on the outside. Mmm. So freaking good. They also had like blueberry yogurt, double mango, peach, a bunch of other ones. Just, they look so good. I'm like, I am not going to eat all of them. I'm not going to get all of them because they were about $2 to $3 a piece. But oh my god, worth it. Just like macarons, worth it. Mm-hmm. Mango mochi is fantastic. Absolutely adore mango mochi. But Sakura, I don't get to like indulge in Sakura nearly enough, and that's like one of my favorite flavors. And then the caramel macchiato. I like caramel. I like caramel things. I know. I haven't tried Dubai chocolate. What is it? I've seen it a few times. I've never seen what it is. Like what is the flavor profile? Chocolate filled with pistachio cream and shredded fetal dough. Oh my god. So it's like if baklava was constructed in a slightly different way, to say the least. That sounds fantastic, though. Oh my god. Whew. That sounds delightful. Yep, adding that little bit of sweetness to the toasted, that works for me. Nope, don't have any real allergies other than like soy. I have to make sure I'm not eating too much of it, and sulfites. So like sulfur dioxide, red wines, especially things that are high in sulfur, have a bad reaction for my poor little system, as it were. Hey, how you doing, Mariah? Damn it. Sorry, my brain is still going. But do we have any other, like, wild fantasies that we could just put out into the world and try to manifest? I'm like, no, really. 3 significant others who are well-dressed, who like each other, and like doting on me the way they should. I'm just saying. I don't want to be a princess, I just want to be an empress to a small, group. Don't mind me. Hey, Lola! Hello, everybody. How do you do? Okay. The 10 of staves. Fair enough. 10 of staves, 2 of swords. I know it's arrows here, but this is coordinated to swords. And then the 8 of swords. So the 10 of staves is putting a lot on your plate, getting a lot of stuff together. You're taking a journey, you're doing all these things, you've done a lot. Like there's a litany, there's a record, there's so much that you've done. But that also means you have a lot of things in the fire. A lot of stuff going on. And at times it can be a bit overwhelming. It can cause a little bit of breakage because you're putting so much on yourself, which I think is why we went to the 2 of swords. Thank you. I think that's why we went to the 2 of swords in reverse. The 2 of swords. Sorry, I'm just making sure I don't upset the algos. 2 of swords is about making decisions, keeping balance, about sometimes making the tough decisions, but ones that are built on cautious maneuvering, because you're not trying to cut away what does not need to be. In this case, it's in reverse, so it feels like you're slowly overloading yourself, and you haven't found a good place to edit, to cut a few things out, to take a few things off your plate. And so now you're having a bit of a moment, to say the least, where it's the 8 of swords. You feel like you're surrounded by danger. You feel like you are surrounded by things that are going to break you, a lot of things that cause angst and stress and whatnot. What you don't realize is you're not in as much danger. You just need to navigate slowly through the pitfalls, and you'll get out on the other side. But yeah, take some fucking things off your plate. Like, look at what do you truly need. Look at what adds to your life. Look at what overwhelms. So, goodness. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing all that, but just realize you got a second job. Plus, you have your creative outlets of sewing and book writing. Gee, I don't know these problems at all. I, I don't, I don't write Call of Duty fan fiction or vampire werewolf fan fiction. Heavy on the fan. I know it all too well. And you know it all too well. You have to edit. And when I say edit, I don't mean you got to take it all out. You don't have to permanently take it out. But like, if you've got suddenly a really good chapter in your head, dictate it. Dictate it to your phone or dictate it down so it's there, and then you can go back and you can edit and do as you please when you have time, when you're more relaxed. And the good thing is now written down, you're not just like, oh, speak it to the wind and it's gone. And at the same one, do some of that sewing. Use the sewing as a bit of a decompression if you can. But yeah, like, if you're feeling burnt out, you don't even need the cards to tell you this, but if you're feeling burnt out, yeah, you gotta figure out what needs to be pulled back. Because if not, it's gonna be a bit of a crash and burn situation, especially with a wedding coming up. Weddings tend to get more stressful the closer you get to that date. So, my darling, I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm really starting to dig this burnt sienna. Brighter oranges don't look great against my skin, but this burnt sienna is really working for me. And you can thank Many Facets of Bassett's, because they have been going to a fantastic little store that has really, really great thrifty items in my actual size, which I adore. So, yeah! I love it. But yeah, I hope that helps, Jess. I hope that gives you the keister that you need to give yourself a little bit more breathing room. Because it is hard when you got the tism or when you got the ADHD. Everything's like yeah, I gotta do it now, no, gotta do it now. It's like, no, you don't, no, you don't. Well, learn to edit, because when you edit out, you get things done more cleanly, more efficiently. You are less stressed out over the results because you know that they are a lot better done because you didn't spread yourself thin. And then that technically does give you more time to do other things once you've gotten those big projects done. I say as advice to also myself, because Lord knows I don't listen for shit. And yes, I will be on from 5 to 7 tonight here on the Clock app. And then for the loyalist of fans, you will know where I am 8 to 10. And we will be playing Jenga, talking, having conversations, and possibly more. Who knows? But yeah. Okay, give me a few minutes. Let me go check on my laundry. I will be right back. I'm just loving how it hugs, because I'm sorry, this feels so comfortable. I don't care if I look like a little land seal, I can work with that. Okay, give me just a second, kids. Wait. Just changing out a load. Goodness. Sorry, that was a really big load. Hi, I'm back. Oh my gosh. I did 3 loads today. Yay! Just need to do a couple more and I'll be good. Oh, hush. It was a big white load, too. We're just going to spin it up for like the next 50 minutes. It should come out nice and fluffy. I mean, how do I put this? I loved stand-up comedy growing up. I really appreciated wordplay. I did the Renaissance Fair for about 10 years, so... I have probably one of the most raunch minds when it comes to it. And when I say raunch, I mean it's dirty, but it's dirty with wordplay. I love good wordplay. Hello, and happy Monday to you too. We do love us, such a sweet Scorpio. Why, thank you, darling. I have a very extensive lexicon when it comes to my vocabulary. Part of that is the gifted and talented education that I got growing up. And the other part of it is, well, 2 different degrees, as well as just really fucking loving good wordplay. Yes, if you're a very loyal fan, you will know. And if you need a little bit more explanation, I'd say go to the throne room. It has the keys to the kingdom. I think I'm going to do fave tomorrow. I should really set up like an overall list. That will probably be the best way to let people know, is like actually just do a full schedule and post it up. Oh yes. This is my prop area. And of course, we always keep good props in good order. So, Why, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. So yeah, I've got the ever-present crucifix, because reasons. A couple of collars, crop, paddle. My absolute favorite toy. I love this so fucking much. I just wish I had somebody to play with it. And of course, stock and standard, very nice thick collar. Hello! Long time no see. How are you doing, darling? Right. And it is fun. It's not super stingy. It has a really nice medium impact. A little bit of sting. You can get some nice warmth out of it. I absolutely adore a good flogger. And depending on the material, you can get very different sensations from it. So yeah, could be better. Well, come in, decompress for a bit. There's never a problem with a bit of decompression. Okay, we will move you over here again so I'm not sitting English side saddle. How do people sit English side saddle for any amount of time? Like half your body is torqued one way, your legs are the other. I'm like, fuck that noise. I will ride a horse, or a cowboy for that matter of fact. Don't ever tell me to sit English side saddle. You can do that so you can keep your ankles together. Have you seen me? Have you seen me? Ankles together. Fuck that noise. I don't want to keep my ankles together. I want to stay on the horse. Or cowboy. Hey, Tyler B. How you doing? I'm not hating it. It's odd. My brain is still trying to fight it because it knows that this is a green tea of some variety. But I'm not hating it. Is it the kind of sore throat where you got like that postnasal drip and it strips out the backside? Because to that, I would highly suggest a honeyed tea with a little bit of milk, because the milk helps to recoat things. But if it's just like regular sore throat, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Let me go throw this into the freezer because I'm saving this one for later. You can come with. You can come with. So far, my day's actually been really, really good overall. I can't complain too much. I was able to go out, get some tea, have some really nice mochi ice cream, got a couple of loads done. That is never not going to be funny to me. I don't know why. It always is just comedy to me. Other than that, I'm trying to decide if I want to take a screaming hot shower first, or if I want to go and maybe pick up just a little bit of something to garden. because there's a couple of stores around me that I still haven't yet been to. And each place seems to have a little bit of a different selection. Oh. I need to show you. I was like, there's something I am so forgetting. Okay, so I've got to let it soak for a little bit longer because I want to make sure that it has fully done its job. But right now I'm currently soaking the cacao beans, and then I'm going to put it, basically I'm going to rub it against a strainer to get all of the juice and whatnot out. I'm basically making a cacao fruit simple syrup. So the first part of that is adding the water and the sugar so that the sugar can draw out all of the juice and the flavor and whatnot. After which I'm going to give it a couple more days of fermentation, dry fermentation. And then from there I'm going to, hopefully maybe about Friday or so, I can roast them, crack them, and see about making actual chocolate. So yeah. Hey, how are ya? Hi. I smoke infrequently. Sometimes I just like a little bit of gummy salad, but yes, I smoke infrequently. I do give my lungs rest in between, at least, a couple days, sometimes a couple weeks. But yeah, I try not to overdo it. But to me, it's not just ritual, which helps to calm my brain down. It's also, it helps me be functional by turning down the volume just a touch, because the ADHD will sometimes be a little overwhelming, to say the least. Hey! I am fortunate in that I currently do not share a bathroom with anyone. I just have a bathroom to myself. If there were other tenants in here, then I'd be sharing with them. I'll tell you when that happens. Trust me, I'll tell you when that happens. But yeah, so far everything is mine. And I really enjoy that. And that's why I'm like, oh yeah, I could definitely have a studio apartment of my own. But like living right next to my landlord, like my last place, and weirdly enough, like here, but like living next to my landlord does make me portion out my day quite a bit differently. And I'm like, with my landlord being right next door constantly in my last place, I was like, there's a lot of stuff I cannot do because I don't know at what point in time they are home. And the last thing I need is my landlord coming over and going, "You're making a lot of noise over here." Yep. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And, go away. Yeah. So currently I'm living, it's a house, so I'm renting a room in a house. And it is the landlord's house. So yeah. Yeah. What is my favorite color? Honestly, I love purples, reds, clearly black. Let's put it this way. Even my toes are black, and they are so fucking cute. I never knew having my toenails done would... It makes me so happy. So fucking happy. But yeah. Right? And I mean, it's shiny. It's lovely. It's deep pools of reflection. Just, it's a happy color. It's such a lovely color. Just, thank you. I appreciate. I will do my best to educate people also on Black history if they need that particular education. We are not all a monolith. We are not all, we don't always have to teach everybody, but, since teaching is more of my specialty, or education is a little bit more of my specialty in a lot of regards, I will do my best to educate as always. So let me know if there's a particular subject. Right. I think I can do this here. I don't think. Yeah, if it is what it is.
Yeah. Ta-da!
I mean, aren't they just so cute? I need to go back just so that they can give me another foot massage and pop everything back into place, because, oh my god. But yeah, like, they're so... I absolutely adore them. So yeah, they gave me, like, I think it was a gel polish that they ended up doing for me. But yeah, like, I fucking love it. I don't know what it is, but I fucking love that noise. Yes. Yes. I love RuPaul. Right? Right? So yeah, no. I'll just put it out into the world. I need to find a way to come up with about $100 or so by Wednesday, because that's Wednesday is when I'd like to get it done. But yeah, if I could get that together by Wednesday, I would go get myself a fill, get a color change out, and a fill on both of them. Well, not a fill on my toes. My toes are regular, but yeah, get that like fully done, fully zhuzhed. I want like crystals or something this go around, but I also really want like, okay, I want crystals on the thumbs because those are the ones that I don't click together, but everything else done with like red and just like, I don't know, there needs to be like a counter color to go with it. Oh, I would love that, but yes. Hi, how do you do? Right? Isn't that, I love the sound. And there's a difference in sound between the base, the very, top of the nail clicking versus just the tip. When it's just the tip, like the sound quality is different on different parts and pieces of the nail, and oh, I love the sound they make, but also like one of the best ways. Right. That's why I love the bass sound so much. Like I love the tips because they make a really good sound. Let's point you towards this. It messes with like my head and my ears, but I love it for some weird reason. I'm like, but also yes, please keep doing it. It's like a mental itch. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, no, the tips are fantastic for like hard surfaces like my turn of the century trunks or my sewing machine. Just it makes a really, really nice sound. But like the bases, because I don't know what it is, whether it's a fidget or a habit or whatever, but just there is something about. I do those even without acrylic nails, but with the acrylic nails, ooh, it elevates that sound, and it's just delicious. Oh god, there's an animal that it reminds me of. I don't know if it's like cicadas or coquitos, like little frogs. But yeah, like, they're like, I don't know, there's something about it, it's just so yummy. Ooh, a nice black gown with gold accessories. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ooh, like crickets. Yeah, like crickets. Like especially the little dark colored field crickets. Oh, yes. Cuz like the ones you get inside there, they've got the high pitched. It's like that squeaky, but those field crickets, they got like that little bit more depth to it, a little bit more reverb. But yeah, no, I really want to get about $100 together to just go out on Wednesday, get the nails done, and maybe take a little trip over to Mitsuwa to just grab a little, just grab a little something something, just grab a little something something. If anybody would like to sponsor it, I will make it a day trip. 1,000%. If anybody wants to sponsor that, I will make it a day trip. I will get the nails done. We will get the polish reset. And then we'll take a nice little trip over to Mitsuwa. I could take you to the little Japanese treat store. Maybe grab a little crepe. Because they have a little crepe and mochi donut place. Oh, that looked so good. They also had, I think they had other little boba place. They had like curry and whatnot, but yeah. Oh yes, oh no. When I say field trip, I mean you're going to be there present for as much of it as possible. I don't think they would have any problems with me filming myself, and I don't mind showing off, the nails as we go. But yeah, I would absolutely be going live. The only places I wouldn't be live is when I'm in the car and driving, because you're not allowed to do that. But yeah, I would go get my nails done at if I can do it, 9:30 in the morning, because I think they open up at 9:30, and then wander over to Mitsuwa probably closer to 11ish. Once they get done with, actually, it's only a fill. I could probably go in at about 10 and have everything done in an hour. Drive over to Mitsuwa, and then, yeah, take y'all on a little wander around, the store and the little food court and whatnot. But yeah, if anybody wishes to sponsor, feel free. There are ways to directly support, because Lord knows. Oh, that's another thing. I kept meaning to tell y'all about this. But yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, I'm near all of these places. Like, I've been exploring a little bit more and more. And there's a Mitsuwa with a food court that has a bakery, a specialty Japanese sweet store, and it's like the high-end sweets. They look so good. Hi. Yeah, I'm currently driving a hybrid, and I adore it. It's a little wonky at times, but honestly, I adore it. I wish it was a walkable distance. My walkable distance is, let's see, roughly either Tokyo Central or H-Mart. This one's a little bit more of a driving distance. I also do not have suitable walking shoes currently. I got some sneakers that are still sort of holding up, but not quite. It is what it is. But yeah, no, there are some nice places that are close enough to walk to. But for these particular nails and other places, yeah, those are short driving distances. I'm so happy about this. It's short driving distances, so roughly 2-3 miles. Right. Oh, yeah. No, definitely wait for some ice outside. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Parking lot looks like a skating rink. Oh no. So I am about a size 9.5, 10. Women's wide. Because I know I got cute feet. When you sort of look at them, you're like, oh, they're not that big. I'm like, oh, no, they are. Let's not pussyfoot around and act like I've got a size 6. Fuck that noise. I got a size 10. They are sturdy ass feet. It is hard to knock me over. I have met so many women who wear a size 10 shoe, and yet most places only go up to a size 9, and that's a narrow size 9 at that. Plus you got a whole. Now I gotta do math? The fuck? Yeah, you got a whole 6 inches on me. Cause I'm 5'5". Don't ask why I got competitive then. But yeah, I think I've worn Hush Puppies. What is my sneaker? Because my sneaker, unfortunately, was expensive. Okay, to me, it was expensive. There they are. Oh, Brooks is my current shoe. I have them out there because I was stomping through mud and I didn't feel like tracking that into the room. But yes, Brooks or Hush Puppies work really well. I am somewhere between I love a good comfortable shoe and please, for the love of God, find me heels and sexy slutty shoes. Cause I love those, as my friend calls them, perching shoes. Like shoes that are not meant for walking. You're just supposed to sit there and look really cute in them. Ooh, favorite Thai food. Oh, I freaking love a good Thai food. Pad see ew, or a nice Thai curry over like jasmine rice. Add whatever veg and meat or protein you want to it. Love it. Nice, warm. It helps heat the body up. Gives you a good comfort feel. Love it. Oh, your Basset House did modeling for Hush Puppies. Oh, I love that so much. I absolutely adore that. Ooh, stiletto shoes, blood red. I wish I could walk in a stiletto. Like even 3 steps, I wish I could walk in a stiletto. I couldn't walk in a stiletto to save my life. You got to give me a chunk heel. I know myself well. Give me a chunk heel, I will stomp the yard. Give me a knee-high me boot. Oh my god, yes. You put me in a stiletto that does not have some serious structural integrity. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I believe if you go to my throne, you can purchase a lot of different stuff on there. I will try and get a pair of demonias up there that have a nice slender heel to it. Demonia is my absolute favorite. They also tend to be a little bit wider of a shoe, so I'm able to... I mean, yeah, they're still going to look a little bit like a biscuit basket, but don't give a fuck. I love them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. To me, it's because I tend to rest quite a bit of my weight towards my heel, at least on one foot. It's from years of martial arts training. It's always being ready to push off or move. So yeah, just I absolutely adore like femme girly shoes and that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I also and this is me. A regular flat stiletto, something has no lift to it. I'm just like, that's pretty. It's pretty. You put that rise on it. You give me something that is more like a pleaser, more like a dancer's shoe. I love those. I adore those kind of shoes. Those shoes make me so happy. Like I want 2 to 3 inches, almost bare minimum, with just a nice little something that ties around the ankle. It doesn't actually have to do anything. A nice just stable heel, something either in red or black with a little bit of pop to it. Oh, it needs to look like either weaponry or just gorgeous, you know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No, let's put it this way. I haven't brought them out in forever. Sorry, I've been drying orange peels. Witchy shit, okay? Witchy shit. So, these are... Oh, it smells so good. These are my favorite, like, a dance shoe. It looks cute. It's kitten heelish, but, you know, it has some elegance to it. I really want to build, like, a 1940s look to go with that. Hi, babies.
Hi.
It's been forever since I put you on, and I really need to, because Lord knows. So, yeah, these are my faves. These are some of my absolute most favorite shoes ever. I think they are gorgeous. They are lovely. They are wonderful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I honestly need to start wearing them again. Even if it's just to walk around this room and look fucking awful. And by awful, I mean tyrant. When I put them on, I am roughly 5'10", 5'11". And when my hair is all done and fluffed up, I look well over 6 foot. And I absolutely adore them. Oh yeah. No, those shoes are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I know that I need to start wearing them more. Gentle encouragement. But yeah. If you really wish to support directly, by all means, links in Lio. There are plenty of ways. I'm definitely getting back into the groove of everything, and I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more myself. So I think the stompy, stormy, stand on business, ever so fun loving. I don't know how to explain it. When I get into the right headspace, I am like the most happy, sadistic chaos incarnate. Especially if I'm playing with other people who are consenting to play with me in that way. Oh, it makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy. I'm like, what? You want to play in that way? Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes. Why? Because with those boots on, those boots aren't just for looks. Those boots are part of my tool set. My tool set being my nails. Yes, I can always bring in fun like that. But also the shoes. Because certain people just like having a boot heel applied to them. And, well, gosh darn it, those are just the right boots to do exactly that. So yeah, it's about the control. It's about the power dynamics of it, and those boots change the dynamics of even just how you feel wearing them, let alone putting the rest of the outfit to go with. So it's so funny because like the more I think about like what are my particular quinks, my particular fets, and quite often it leads back to how my body is adorned. Yeah, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, no, yeah. A lot of it does come back because these are nice, but honestly, I want nails that are like a good 3-4 inches. I want ones that when you put your fingers together, the tips clack. I want there to be nothing but soft, nothing but lovely, slow elegance. I want that power. And yeah, they do need to look, sharp and almost claw-like. Like, if I can't do a blunt tip. I can't do a blunt tip. Ooh, no, I catch on way too many things. This, yes, yes, they need to have use. Right, yes, there is very much a feeling of power, of sexy to it. And yeah, like a big part of that is just I can be powerful whether I am barefoot, which funny enough I like. Barefoot but with stockings. I feel like I have so much fucking power. I don't know what it is, but you give me just a nice stocking garter set. I will walk around barefoot happily all day long. Just there's something so sumptuously feminine, but also something so incredibly powerful. Not just about the silk or the nylon or even the way it feels. It's the way you move. It's the way you actually proceed. You are much more aware of certain things, and I absolutely love it. What's wrong, Rolla? Or Role? Camera sitting too low. Don't like this angle. Unflattering. Aw, I'm sorry, darling. Well, if you want to change the camera angle, you've got a phone in your hand. Go for it. Sorry, you probably haven't been here much. I change my camera angle every, what, 15, 20 minutes? I don't sit still well. But also, I mean, I got a million directors. Million directors, but none of them seem to wanna. None of them wanna seem to pay the actor first. Okay, this is working for me. Toasted and sweet with milk. Okay, I can kind of get behind this. Ooh. I say go with the chicken tacos. Nachos are good. Nachos are good. But when nachos get soggy, tacos on the other hand, it's really hard to make a soggy taco, and just the idea of some lime, some cilantro and onion, maybe some fresh avocado. I'm just saying, tacos. Tacos. I drink Coke at times or sodas sometimes before I go to bed, and it does not seem to affect anything. Y'all have watched me drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee while I'm doing a live stream, and it doesn't affect me quite in the same way it does other people, and I think it has a little bit to do with the ADHD. Tuscan style chicken soup. That sounds absolutely delicious. Absolutely. Oh my god, yes. What? Me? Right? Usually. mm. Mm.
Yay.
Okay, so I should sign off because I think I am going to go get the shower. I can think about the gardening thing later. But yeah, I'm going to go get myself a shower. Probably grab myself a different outfit for tonight and think about what I want to do. Oh, for the person who apparently wants to buy me shoes, and I'm not going to stop you. I will get that worked on immediately after this. So yeah, I will see you all in about an hour 5 o'clock, we will be on from 5 to 7 Pacific Standard Time, so about an hour from now. And then from 8 to 10, I will be where the loyal fans know to go. Okay, see y'all later.